Located in New York City, the Indo-American Arts Council functions as a non-profit organization passionately dedicated to promoting, showcasing, and building awareness of arts and artists of Asian Indian heritage with a focus on visual, literary, and folk arts. The Council is proud to foster an exchange of artists and arts-related information between India and the United States and has been a pioneer in bringing thought-provoking and inspiring individuals from India to this country. The Council hosts numerous events throughout the year to bring together our communities and recently hosted a live in-person 2021 literary festival in New York City with the support of the governor and the New York State Legislature. This was the inaugural event for a week-long festival organized by the Indo-American Arts Council and featured an exclusive conversation between the Council's chairman, Dr. Nirmal Mattu, and former Wall Street banker, 9/11 survivor, and entrepreneur, Mr. Kushal Choksi, who spoke about his book, On a Wing and a Prayer. The event also saw an in-person poetry panel curated by Dr. Ravi Shankar, which featured internationally renowned poets and more. Please visit iaac.us for more information on the festival's ongoing virtual and in-person events. Here are some highlights.
At the Icon Gallery in Soho, Manhattan. This is the start of the annual literary festival that the Indo-American Arts Council runs. This edition is running from December 4th to December 12th. Today we have in-person events, starting off with Mr. Kushal Choksi with his book, and he'll be in conversation with our chairman, Dr. Mattu, followed by the comedian Dan Nanan with his book, and he'll be in conversation with our board member, Dharti Desai. Ending the evening today will be a panel of poets led by Dr. Ravi Shankar, and we have some phenomenal poets who are coming in and doing a poetry reading. So I'm excited and looking forward to it. Then the whole week we continue with online events, which will be streaming on our Facebook at iaac.us and also on our YouTube channel for the Indo-American Arts Council. We're also very thankful to ITV Gold for covering this event and for supporting us as a community partner. Thank you.
So my book is called On a Wing and a Prayer, Spirituality for the Reluctant, the Curious, and the Seeker. And it's a memoir. It's my personal story of having survived 9/11 attacks and the aftermath which led me to a spiritual quest with a spiritual master, Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar, looking at the world of spirituality, meditation, and breathwork outside in as a reluctant and a curious, and how it led me to where I am today.
Wow. How long was the writing process? When did you think about writing this book? And I'm sure there's a lot of personal narrative there. There's a lot of personal experience that you're sharing. So, was it easy to make this a public book? And then how long was the writing process? What did it take you?
The book kind of wrote itself. Yes, I had to dig deeper into myself and to write a brutally honest narrative, no holds barred, no filters. So it was an interesting experience, to say the least. Took me about 3 years. A large part of it was just, scribbling across my journal, but it all came together during pandemic.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Ravi Shankar, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the IAAC Lit Fest. I'm one of the board members and the curator of the poetry section, which is happening live today at the Akon Gallery, and we have some fabulous poets, including one of India's finest poets, Arundhati Subramaniam, as well as Usha Kela, Ralph Nazareth, Yutsu Sharma, and a number of other international poets. Additionally, I'm also an author in my new memoir, Correctional, just came out with University of Wisconsin Press, and I'm happy to note that there is a curated discussion with Yale professor Caleb Smith in which we discuss the book. The entire week is filled with all kinds of rich literary events, so I do hope that you will join us. And I would also like to say I'm a professor at Tufts University, and I want to thank poets and writers for a grant to set this up, and I want to thank ITV for being here to record this event. Thank you so much.
Indo-American Arts Council is an old organization. It started around 20 years back. And we bring to the rest of the world what India has to offer and India's contribution to world's art and literature. We are active in many different disciplines. We have film festival, art festival, music festival, dance festival, and we want to show to the world and want them to understand and appreciate what India has done and brought to the world knowledge, world art, world literature, world dance, and so on and so forth. Today, we are starting this festival, which is going to last about 1 week. I also want to thank our organization, the executive committee, every individual who is working hard and making sure that it's going to be a very successful festival. Thank you very much.